the welcome BikeNext 2026 Harley-Davidson X440, and today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most talked about motorcycles in the mid-capacity segment, the 2026 Harley-Davidson X440. This bike represents a bold move by Harley-Davidson, blending its legendary cruiser DNA with modern engineering and accessibility, aimed especially at younger riders and urban motorcyclists who want the Harley badge without the size and price of a traditional big-bore cruiser. The 2026 Harley-Davidson X440 continues to build on the foundation of the original X440 concept, but with noticeable refinements in quality, ride comfort, and overall performance. At its heart is a 440cc, single-cylinder, air-oil-cooled engine that feels purpose-built for everyday riding. For 2026, the engine tuning feels smoother and more refined, delivering strong low-end torque, which is exactly what you expect from a Harley. Throttle response is relaxed yet confident, making the bike very easy to ride in city traffic while still having enough punch for open roads. Power output sits in the range of around 27 to 30 horsepower, paired with a healthy torque figure that peaks early in the rev range. This means you don't need to constantly shift gears to make progress. The bike pulls cleanly from low speeds, making overtakes effortless and reducing rider fatigue during daily commutes. The 6-speed gearbox is slick and well-spaced, offering smooth shifts and a relaxed cruising experience at highway speeds. Clutch action is light, which is a big plus for stop-and-go urban riding. When it comes to ride quality, the 2026 X440 feels surprisingly well-balanced. The suspension setup includes a telescopic front fork and twin rear shock absorbers that are tuned more for comfort than outright sportiness. Harley-Davidson has clearly focused on making this bike comfortable over rough roads, speed breakers, and uneven city streets. The suspension absorbs bumps confidently, while still offering enough stability when you push the bike a little harder on winding roads. Braking performance is solid and confidence-inspiring. The X440 comes equipped with disc brakes at both ends, supported by dual-channel ABS as standard. Braking feel is progressive rather than aggressive, which suits the bike's relaxed nature. For new riders or those upgrading from smaller motorcycles, the braking setup feels predictable and reassuring, adding an extra layer of safety. One of the strongest highlights of the 2026 Harley-Davidson X440 is its design. This bike clearly looks like a Harley, even from a distance. The muscular fuel tank, round LED headlamp, wide handlebars, and compact tail section all come together to create a modern roadster with classic American influence. The bike has a strong road presence, and the attention to detail is impressive for this segment. Metal components feel premium, paint quality is rich, and overall fit and finish are a step above many competitors. The riding posture is upright and comfortable, with mid-set foot pegs and a wide, supportive seat. This makes the X440 suitable for long rides as well as daily commuting. The seat cushioning feels improved for 2026, offering better support for both rider and pillion. The handlebars are positioned to reduce strain on the wrists and shoulders, allowing you to ride for extended periods without discomfort. In terms of technology, the 2026 X440 keeps things simple but functional. It features a modern digital instrument cluster that displays speed, gear position, fuel level, trip information, and other essential data. Bluetooth connectivity allows smartphone pairing for call and message alerts, adding convenience without overwhelming the rider with unnecessary tech. Full LED lighting all around improves visibility and gives the bike a modern touch while maintaining its classic styling cues. Fuel efficiency is another area where the X440 shines, thanks to its single-cylinder engine and refined tuning. The bike delivers impressive mileage for its class, making it a practical option for riders who want style without sacrificing running costs. The fuel tank capacity is generous enough to offer a decent riding range, reducing the need for frequent fuel stops on longer journeys. Now let's talk about what truly makes the 2026 Harley-Davidson X440 special. The biggest unique selling point is accessibility. This is one of the most affordable ways to own a Harley-Davidson, making the brand reachable for a much wider audience. It offers the iconic Harley look, feel, and sound in a package that is manageable, lightweight, and easy to live with. The exhaust note, while refined to meet modern emission norms, still carries a deep, bassy tone that adds character to every ride. Another major advantage is versatility. The X440 fits perfectly into multiple roles. It works as a daily commuter, a weekend cruiser, and even a beginner-friendly touring bike. It doesn't demand aggressive riding, yet it's engaging enough to keep experienced riders interested. Maintenance and service costs are also expected to be lower compared to traditional Harley models, which is a big win for long-term ownership. In terms of pricing, the 2026 Harley-Davidson X440 is expected to be positioned competitively, with an estimated price starting around $3,000 to $3,500. Depending on the market and variant. This aggressive pricing strategy places it directly against popular mid-capacity roadsters and modern classics, but with the added advantage of the Harley-Davidson brand value. To sum it up, the 2026 Harley-Davidson X440 is a smart, well-rounded motorcycle that successfully bridges the gaps between heritage and modern practicality. It delivers strong low-end performance, comfortable ergonomics, premium design, and everyday usability, all wrapped in a package that carries one of the most iconic names in motorcycling. For riders who have always dreamed of owning a Harley but wanted something lighter, more affordable, and city-friendly, the X440 makes a very strong case. If you're looking for a stylish, torque-rich, and character-filled motorcycle that stands out in traffic and feels special every time you ride, the 2026 Harley-Davidson X440 is definitely worth considering.